President Biden said he is shocked by inflation. White House Chief of Staff says the stimulus package will pass and it will make the cost of living, people's bills, and inflation finally come down. Plus, an update from the IRS that keeps more money in your pocket. All of this and more in today's update. Hello and welcome to today's November 11th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. You've watched this channel because I tell you the truth about what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill, money, investing, and much, much more. Now, don't forget to take 20 seconds and follow the link to the cash giveaway. It will be in the video description box below. You can sign up each day to be one of the 20 people that will win $250 cash, or one of the 10 that will win $500 in cash, for a total of $10,000 in prizes and 30 winners. There's no strings attached on how to spend that money, and I'll make sure to leave a link below. I also want to thank today's video sponsor, Policy Genius, and I'll tell you how to use them to save money today. All right, now before I share the news today, I just wanted to thank all the veterans for their service to our country. I wanted to let you know that you have value in my YouTube community and how much I appreciate you. My own father served overseas in the U.S. Army for many years and loved his country, so thank you so much for all of your service. All right, now earlier today, President Biden laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier, as is tradition with U.S. presidents. The IRS has announced that due to inflation, every household will receive an increase on their standard deduction during tax season. The standard deduction is a large household deduction that needs to be used or exhausted before people have to switch over to itemized deductions. It is one of the biggest tax write-offs in the tax code, and it just got bigger. This year, the standard deduction will be $400 higher for single filers and $800 higher for married couples. So a single person's standard deduction will be $12,950, up from $12,550. And a married couple will now be $25,900, up from $25,100. So an extra $400 to $800 for each American, depending on your marital status or how you file your taxes each year. But that was an increase thanks to everything that's going on. Kind of like Social Security getting that almost 6% boost because of inflation. Now, this could help most Americans keep more money in their pocket this tax season, and I wanted to let you guys know about that. Now, I have a lot more to tell you about Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill, inflation, and President Biden, but let me take just a quick minute to tell you how to save some money today. I want to thank today's video sponsor, Policy Genius, for helping my community save money. Policy Genius is America's leading online insurance marketplace. They can help you save money today on life insurance by getting you the best price. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers all in one place. It's why they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot and Google. As we head into the holidays, this is typically a time most people reflect on life and what they are grateful for. And in most cases, what we are grateful for are people. So if you have family that depends on you for help or for your income, then making sure you have a life insurance policy in place is a smart move. Unfortunately, I've known families that suddenly lost an income provider that didn't have life insurance. And in most cases, life insurance is more affordable than you would guess. And did you know that you could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius? So head to policygenius.com/Stephen Gardner to get started right now. And to make it easy, I'm going to leave a link down below. Democrats continue to work on the Build Back Better stimulus bill. The American people are up in arms about this idea of giving the wealthy such a large annual tax benefit. For years, Democrats have demonized the Trump tax cuts. I'm not here to say whether they are good or bad, but I can tell you that I personally benefited from them, and so did my family. But now, with the desire to repeal the SALT tax deduction caps, the wealthy could pocket upwards of $500 billion in tax savings, or in other words, it would put $500 billion back in their pocket. That is still up for debate, but I know the American people are not happy about it. Senator Joe Manchin has signaled that he would like Pelosi to pass a smaller bill that gets at the heart of what would help the country most right now, and then circle back in 2022 with a different stimulus package. He wants to see inflation cool off and not have gas thrown on the fire while the White House refuses to acknowledge inflation is an issue. However, White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain had just the opposite to say and said that the White House will do the opposite of what Joe Manchin wants and push forward. When asked how the Biden administration had gotten so many things wrong, Klain said it was all Trump's fault and that they are dealing with these issues and it is not Biden's fault. He said he could also respect why voters were upset with Biden. Here's what he had to say. I totally respect the view of the voters that we haven't made enough progress. We haven't gotten enough done yet. I mean, he's saying these things. Okay, let me keep going. COVID is down by 75% from when we came here, but it's not all the way. So I think we voted for saying on Tuesday, as you know, that not enough has been done yet, and we need to do more. And that's what we're doing. Again, starting next Monday, signing the infrastructure bill, working with the House to pass the Build Back Better plan, which will help bring down inflation, bring down the cost of living, and bring down people's expenses. So White House Chief of Staff believes spending $1.75 trillion will bring down inflation, bring down the cost of living, and bring down people's bills. Now, I'm curious if you agree or disagree with Mr. Klain. Will this bill bring down the expenses in your life, the cost of living, and inflation? Or is this guy just painting a rosy picture on the news? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe to make it easier, say in the comments, it will lower my bills, or this guy is painting a rosy picture, or this guy's lying, something like that. Just let me know your thoughts. President Biden yesterday in a presser acknowledged that inflation has gotten more out of hand than he anticipated. He said would you have ever guessed you'd be paying this much for gas? And then he smirked. He then said the real problem is people have too much money. He also blamed the pork crisis and bare shelves on the American people spending too much money. He said people are just sitting at home buying stuff all day, and that's made inflation and the supply and demand issue an issue. So he basically deflected and blamed the American people for having too much money and buying too much stuff. So again, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Is that what you're hearing? Does it sound like he's blaming you and you having too much money? Or is he taking responsibility for the inflation issue, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, it was announced today that credit card debt has again soared to over $1 trillion in personal debt, and that a measurable percentage of Americans are living on credit cards or having to turn to credit cards to cover car repairs or basic bills. In fact, according to many analysts, they interpret the data as people have run out of savings and are turning to credit. But I guess President Biden sees the numbers differently. So the analysts say it's people running out of money and living on credit. And President Biden says people have too much money and they caused inflation. So let me know your thoughts on which one you think it is. All of this while millions have been legally not paying on student loan debt. So imagine what could happen once these student loan debt payments are reinstated. The personal debt situation or the amount of monthly money going out of Americans' pockets is going to increase significantly and could contribute even more to what we're seeing right now. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it, and I enjoy bringing you the news. I hope you enjoy receiving it from me. All right, now, a new CNN poll revealed that 76% of Americans believe Facebook is toxic and has actually made America a worse place to live. Perhaps this is the reason Facebook changed their name to Meta after it came out that Facebook knowingly uses ads and algorithms that harm young women, but continue to push them because they're terrified of their ad revenue dropping. President Biden isn't the only president dealing with issues. Former President Donald Trump had a judge rule in favor of releasing the National Archives that would share his whereabouts, actions, and the words he said on the day of January 6th, which was the Capitol breach day. Pelosi's January 6th committee has also subpoenaed 16 people close to Donald Trump to learn of their locations, their activity, and their words on that day. Now, some say that this is a legitimate committee seeking the truth, and others say this is almost all Democrats and 2 Trump-hating Republicans, and so there's no chance for it to be fair. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, but this was what was in the news today. As I told you a few days ago, there was a Republican senator in North Carolina who told his brother-in-law to sell all his stocks using the knowledge he had gained in Congress about a 2020 lockdown that the rest of us were blind to. That brother-in-law is now being investigated for possible insider trading. Yesterday, I told you how Florida Governor DeSantis learned that President Biden had flown 70 planes full of illegal immigrants into Florida in the dark of night, and that one of them had stabbed a father of 4 to death. Well, DeSantis is now saying he will round up the people and ship them to Delaware, where Biden can personally deal with them on the weekends when he's back at home. All right, now I have a shocking new poll to share with you, one that goes opposite of what you would think, and maybe you can help me dissect this. According to Punchbowl News, they did a survey of all of the congressional staff members that work in Washington, D.C., with all of the different parts of the government, House representatives, and U.S. senators. When asked if Biden's agenda had helped the party, only 2% of Democrat staffers said Biden has been helpful to the Democrat Party. Meanwhile, 91% of Republican staffers said that Biden has been very helpful to the Republican Party. Now, this kind of blew me away. These men and women work shoulder to shoulder with the top leaders of the world and our country. And the Democrat staffers say that Biden has only helped Democrats by 2%. And Republicans say Biden has helped by 91%. Now, does this shock you? It's totally the opposite of what I would have guessed if somebody were asking me to guess the outcome of this poll. All right, now the issue at the border could get worse. Rumor has it that even more caravans are gathering to come to the United States now that word has gotten out that they could get money, a place to live, and won't be sent out of the country. But one other thing could make it much, much worse. 72,000 members of the Department of Homeland Security refused to be vaccinated. They said it should be their choice and will band together and sue the White House. This means Border Patrol could lose up to 50% of Border Patrol agents during a time when they are already understaffed and overworked. Also, in major Democrat stronghold, Illinois, 23 union groups have threatened to sue Biden over the forced vaccine mandate. They say, we worked to get you elected, and now you have betrayed us and our ability to make our own medical choices. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. There is a ton going on in Washington, D.C. We're still waiting on the findings from the Congressional Budget Office. Some Democrats want to put this baby to a vote right now, and others are saying we must know if this bill is paid for so we can either go up or down. And some want to push for the bill to be passed now. Others want to make a smaller bill and then move some over into the early part of 2022. So I'll be here to update you each day on what's really going on in Washington, D.C. Now, before you go, make sure to add your name to the cash giveaway. 20 people are going to win $250 in cash, and 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. I can't wait to give away this $10,000 thanks to amazing sponsors. Now, you'll also want to follow the link to Policy Genius. They have no connection to this giveaway, but they can help you save money on all the different lines of insurance that you have. And who couldn't save some money right now? Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.